Welcome back to Panero's Mind, people. Everybody's been great. As you can see, there's a bit of sun behind me, which is a beautiful thing because the temperature in UK lately has been absolutely crazy. And it's nice to see the sun coming out because a lot of people, were making videos that they weren't coping. A lot of people wasn't coping. We've got to remember these people. Not everyone's got it the same way. You know what I mean? So try and also give when you can. Especially to the homeless and things like that. Don't worry about if they're going to smoke crack and all that. Don't worry about all that. So people, there's been a lot of things going on. You've been seeing the videos, air balloons, now UFOs, unidentified flying objects. You've been seeing, missiles being shot at certain objects and things like that. Some people ask, what are they, UFOs? But for some reason, they're not saying what these objects are. And it's a bit strange because we know they told us blatantly that it was a hot air balloon, right? The first one, a hot air balloon. Then after that, it's like they stopped giving us information on what these UFOs could be. That's strange. But people, what I want to talk about is that, we have to be careful in these situations when we hear certain news. Now, I don't know how long you've not been following the channel, but do you remember I put out a video about rockets being launched, supposedly being launched from one country to another, but really it was a gun show. Someone put out the information that it was really just a gun show going on. And this is what we have to understand, like, this is all strategized. Everything is strategized, and that's how they do their thing. It's a game of chess, game of war, whatever, you know what I mean? But it's all strategized. For all we know, these objects that they're saying is from the Red Dragon, right? All these objects are from the Red Dragon. That's what they're saying, right? How have we got proof of that? How do we even know that? How does the public even know that these objects are from the Red Dragon? Like, how do we know that? How do we know they're from Putin's land? We don't know that. Hold on. My mouth dry. I'm sure you know what drink that is. It's malt. But they're not paying me for sponsorship, yeah? So how do we know? They're going to say what they want to say, innit? We don't even know what these objects are. This could mean something else, people. Nah, we have to think about Iraq, Saddam, and certain other people like Gaddafi, Remember excuses that were used to do certain things, They said nukes. The towers that went down. We all know the truth about that also, to the point of where they've banned it on YouTube. False flagging, people. Propaganda in a different level. Now, this has happened a couple times this month. But, there's a lot going on, people. There's a lot, but you have to learn how to read between the lines. When someone says this, they mean that. So that could be a straight false flagging. Given a reason to make the people of the land feel that there's a beef going on between the Red Dragon and the people of US, You're not showing what the objects were. We don't know what they were, We don't know if they're drones or anything. What's another way of them bullshitting the people? Now, we know we just had that situation in Turkey now. Pray for the people of Turkey. That was devastating. Certain information also shows that America wanted Turkey to do something for them. And a week later, well, they said no, they're not involved. And a week later, earthquake happens. It's quite coincidental. But at the same time, they start talking about the Earth's core. And also they start talking about a chunk of the sun came off. Now let's scrap the Earth's core one. We spoke about that. Big up to Latoya. Let's talk about this chunk coming off the sun. They said that happened after Turkey, after the situation that happened at Turkey. So that makes me know that if you know anything about corona mass ejections and things like that, it lets me know that something is due to come. And they're basically letting you know by telling you that a chunk of the sun is coming off, has come off. Be careful with them sun diagrams as well, people. I don't know where this brother's gone, but he used to do videos on Tiamat. And he actually thinks that, you know, the sun, I'm going to put a picture up so you can understand what I'm talking about. The sun diagram, the one that they read and, you know, check for corona mass ejections. He actually believes that that's not even the sun. He actually believes that that's the earth with some type of glow over it. So, you know, different theory. And I'm only saying that because this brother, even if I do find his channel, I'll put it in the description. But this guy here is, if you check the way he breaks down the videos, everything can be manipulated, people. We know this. We've seen the rocket launches at NASA. We've seen them. So we also know that, you know, CGI. See, these are the same people that are involved in Hollywood, innit? So it's not going to be hard for them to get graphical software and things like that. It's not going to be hard. Their cousins and them have got it, you know what I mean? So I want you to remember that everything that you see is not what it really is. And I know a lot of you that are on this channel know this. So that's what this video is really about, people. Chunks of the sun popping off the top. I'm going to say another thing. I made a video about 3 years ago, people, where the actual government warned everybody that what is going on now will happen. I ain't talking about, you know, the people that have been passing and getting taken out. I'm talking about the sun. I'm talking about in the paperwork, I think it was like 62 pages. 62 pages or 72 pages, I don't really remember, but they were talking about prepare yourself for the grid to go down. You know, prepare yourself for the grid to get taken out. So they did warn a few people. They really did. And I'm not saying that they get any branding points for that. No, they don't. But they do put out warnings if you're looking for this type of stuff, you know. But they won't really promote it. And this is what the problem is, you know, because if it's like they have to tell you what's going on. It's like they have to tell you what's going on, but they don't really promote it. Something like that you think would be in the news every week or maybe every 2 days. Like, you know, people remember, prepare for this, prepare for, but they don't do that. And that goes to show you the straight evilness of the whole situation. You know what I mean? And shows you what you're dealing with. We haven't had a situation like that here on Earth for a long time, like the grid being taken out. Could you really imagine, like, everything's run by mobile phones and all them things there, you know what I mean? So that would be detrimental, even to our food supply and export and import and them things there is crazy. So when you see certain things on the news, people try to dissect it for what it really is, not what they're saying it is, you know, and use all the knowledge that you've learned over the years to make an understanding of what is really going on, you know. But I'm gonna go now because some workers behind me just started doing some drilling, so I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna probably do another video tomorrow. I might do the show tonight, guys. So yeah, I might put a show on tonight. So definitely look out for that. Respect, like, share, subscribe. All praises go to the Most High. Peace.
For real.